I'm from Poland, so
But
be
you
gentle
sound
with me.
great. You sound great, bro.
Yeah, I'm trying my best. Cheers. And all right, so I had like mindset about Superman,
Mm-hmm.
uh, X-Files mindset, yeah, about Superman that he was trash. I never liked Superman, to be honest.
Okay.
Um, but when I saw the first trailer, yeah, the first trailer, well,
Right.
teaser trailer, yeah, of the new Superman,
Right.
I'm just getting emotional. I was
Okay.
almost crying. Please explain to me that. Explain to me that, Jody, please.
Because it
How is that possible? I never liked Superman.
because
I never liked, but when I saw this fucking trailer,
yeah,
I was almost crying.
because you're a human being, right? You are a human. You're in Poland. You have an accent, but you're English as well. I speak with. We're communicating right now. Me and you have a connection because we're both humans, even though we're on opposite sides of the planet. Superman is the bridge between what we all want to be. All of us, Americans, Polish, Germans, Japanese, whatever you are, we all have the connection of. There's one thing that we have in common as human beings. I think human beings are innately good. Yeah, there's evil, there's bad, but I think we all want good. And Superman gives the essence and the aura of good. And that's why you feel good. That's why he touched you, because he gave you the feeling. I believe he gave you the feeling of humanity, something
Yeah.
better than what we have now, like aspiration. And that is the Superman effect. That is what you felt, because I feel it too.
Or yeah, yeah. Well, now,
Yeah,
cheers. Thank you, Thank you, Jody. Can I ask you like two small questions, hey, if you don't mind,
absolutely.
about Superman? So, because I know nothing about Superman, so I just wanted to ask about his Pa Kent, yeah, Pa
Uh huh.
Kent. That it's like it's like with the Batman that he need to die to Superman become Superman or something like that with Pa Kent. Oh no,
Okay, okay, yeah, yeah. So Pa Kent is represents humanity. He came here as an alien boy, and he crash landed in Kansas on a farm that is owned by Pa Kent. Took him in as a boy and then instilled in him how America, how humanity, how the world is. He gave him moral. He taught him right versus wrong. He's his father and he's his teacher. So, uh,
but it's
knowing
like he has to die,
so
or
yeah, yeah. So there's iterations. So in my yes, the most popular iteration of Superman's mythos is that Jonathan Kent, he succumbs to a heart attack, and a heart attack is a
wow.
perfect way to die, because even though Superman is almighty, he's all powerful, he's all great, he cannot stop a very human element that took away the love of his life, his father. And that's the genius of it. Like, he can do all these amazing things. He can melt, he could blow ice and melt metal, but he couldn't save his own father, because that's the fragility of humankind.
All right. Yeah,
So
yeah. I love your reaction, by the way, of Superman trailer.
thank you, man. Thank you.
And also, how, how you think this Superman gonna be? How much powerful it's gonna be? Because I saw Man of Steel, he was like almost OP,
Yeah.
but how much this Superman is gonna be, powerful? Because in this trailer, I couldn't feel the like Superman character,
Yeah.
because So how do
Yeah.
you think he's gonna be
Because
powerful?
the trailers make it really hard to gauge his power. But I would say this: I think that he's going to be powerful in the aspect of compared to other heroes. But as far as Superman himself, he's not going to be as powerful as Henry Cavill in Man of Steel. I don't think, because Zach, the way he shoots film, he really wants to push his coolness. But it's fine, because I believe that David Cornswit is going to be a great character. As far as power, I think that he'll be powerful. You will respect his power, but in the sequel and the trilogy, his power will grow exponentially, because he's very much a youth. Think of I don't know what you watch. You watch Spider-Man? Or are you familiar with Spider-Man? Think about Spider-Man 1 versus Spider-Man
Yeah,
3. So Spider-Man 1, he was learning, figuring it out. By Spider-Man 3, he was cooking. So his
Oh yeah, fair
growth
enough.
his
Yeah.
growth arc will be strong, will be immense. But he'll be pretty powerful, just not as strong as he could be because he's new.
All right. Just that's it for now.
All right.
Thank you so much,
Hey,
Jody. Thank
you're
you so
welcome.
much. I love your channel. I love your channel. I hated at first because I was on the Zack Snyder side, to be honest.
It's okay. It's
So
okay. We got come on to DC Rises, brother. I'm glad I got you, man. For
yeah,
sure.
I wasn't the Snyder cult, right?
Uh-huh.
Like whatever you call it, but I like. Well, I was on his side on the Snyder because about his daughter, all this stuff, yeah. And but yeah, after watching your videos, dude, it's oh my god, it's something different.
Oh wow. I feel so
So
blessed, man.
yeah,
I'm so
so
grateful to
that's
have
it.
you.
Thank yeah, I'm happy to be like part of this community. To be honest, it's really I
Fantastic.
love you guys.
Oh my god. What is your name
You're
in YouTube? What is your name in the YouTube chat?
on YouTube chat. It's Cam HQ.
Oh, Cam HQ. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know who you are for sure.
Yeah, yeah,
Thank you.
yeah. So no problem. I will stay here in StreamYard if you don't mind.
Absolutely.
And
Yeah. Go ahead. Mute up.
yeah,
Stick
thank
around.
you
You're
so
good.
much.
You're good.
Yeah. And X-Files, you can go. Thank you for your patience. Thank you.
For sure. Look at that. Look at that. This is the power of Superman. He just came through. He just completely melted the ice just now. All right. His question for Superman just melted some hate and disdain for X Files. Now watch in real time. Yo, X Files, still got that boiling, smoldering hate in your heart? Go ahead, X Files. Say how you
Yes,
feel.
yes, yes. Anyway, as I was saying, but yeah, as I was saying on Jody's corner,
That
I've
was
been
nice.
said that
That was
people
nice.
here are sheeps. People here copy off of Jody, and a lot of people
Melt
cannot
away.
think for themselves, and they need Jody. I've been
That's cap.
saying this
That's
on
cap.
the couch. No, it's not cap. Even Jody, he said, yeah, X Files. He had been. Hey, but what are you talking about? Well, what are you talking about? Tune in more often. But that's crazy. I've been saying that. Been saying it since day one, since I got on the freaking couch. So for people to tell me, oh, and you're being mean and you're disrespecting us, I've been saying this. I've been saying this. You guys' grade mirrors Jody grade, and like I have no issue with that. It's like, cool, but I see it and I call it out. That's all it is. I like understand that Jody is your guide. Understand? And Jody is all powerful. His words are just so powerful, and like he
I'm just a
just
regular
creates
guy.
a bunch of
Nope.
followers. He a regular
No.
guy. He a regular guy. Hey, Jody, he a
No.
regular guy.
No
He a
law, no
regular guy. He a
power.
human being.
Just
Yeah,
common
yeah, yeah,
sense.
yeah, yeah. Hey, but Jody, he a
Hmm.
regular guy. Hey, but Jody, he a regular guy. I say that back. He
Just
a
common
regular guy.
sense.
He a regular
Hmm.
guy. He's a regular guy.
Hey,
He a
X Files.
regular
What if I
guy.
told you I
Yeah.
subscribed to your channel the longest? What if I told you that?
Hey, but what'd you say?
Hmm.
What?
Did you know
What?
I subscribed to your channel?
Yeah, but what did I got to do with it? Of like thing that I said, of
I
like
mean,
what I
I
just
like
said.
both of y'all channels. Ain't nothing between it. I ain't
No,
no
no, no, no,
left
no,
or
no, no,
right.
no, no, no,
None
no,
of
no,
that.
no. No, 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 no. I'm just no, 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 no. But when Jody says anything, y'all mirror his grade. I mean, it's okay. It's a lot of people to do it, and I understand. It's the Jody platform, so I understand. I'm up in freaking enemy territory. I understand. Yeah, but not like that. But like I'm up in I'm like up in enemy freaking territory. I'm the oddball out of like out of everybody here. So like I like understand, yeah, but this is Jody's platform, and me. I acknowledge that. I don't take anything away from that. But I heard like multiple occasions, Jody said he wants to be challenged. He doesn't like yes men. He wants people who can go against him. I've I've heard Jody said this. So I'm like, okay, cool. At least he says that. So I know that Jody he doesn't like a bunch of the yes men. I'm just talking to his followers, and that's all. And that's all. and that's all. And I did not mean it to disrespect anybody, but I know it for what I hear and see. I have good vision and I have good hearing. That's it. But nothing more. If you felt and you disrespected, I don't know what to tell you. I didn't mean and to disrespect you. And you know who you are. I
Oh no,
mean, I didn't
my
mean no
feelings are not hurt.
harm
I'm good.
or to
I'm good.
strike people down or to say
I'm
this,
good.
but I've seen it a lot of times on this platform. But Jody, he knows some shit. You know, like Jody, he knows some stuff, man. Hey, but Jody's smart. He's highly intelligent. He knows things. So I understand why people would try to imitate his grades on film. I understand it. I understand it. I understand it. You know, and that's all. And that's all. It was. And you got some, Jody?
I mean, I understand. I understand how you feel. You said a couple of things in there that I clearly don't agree with. I think that there's, hey, bro. After that caller from Poland, he made me feel really good, bro. And like I almost wanted to
I got
cry
you. I
hearing
got
that.
you.
There
I
was
got
somebody
you.
from
I got
across
you.
the world. That's who Superman
Yeah.
is, and I think that you're rejecting it a little bit, but that's who Superman is. Like the feeling of something you don't really understand or know, but you know how you feel. You know how you feel, and that shit was real, bro. It makes me feel so good inside. So and I understand how you feel,
Yeah,
X
but
Files.
Jody, but I feel but that from every superhero though, man. It ain't just Superman. So it's like,
I
I mean, I
don't.
understand it's the new
I
movie. It's the new movie. It's
I
the
don't
new movie
believe
out.
you.
I understand it's
He
a
gave
new.
Luke
It's the.
Cage.
It's
I
the.
don't
It's
believe
the.
you. I don't believe that.
You don't believe me?
No, I don't believe that.
From all the superhero trailers, I felt this only with the Superman.
Yeah, I don't believe that you feel
And you
that
did not
way.
felt that up in the Civil War. Hey, but you did not
He
feel
gave
in the
Luke Cage a
tension
good
No,
grade
and
instead
no,
of
and the
like
no.
and
taking it
the.
for what it is and
I mean, I
critiquing it
felt that. Yeah,
completely.
that.
The way that you talk about like Daredevil, the way that you talk about Iron Fist and Luke Cage, this is totally different from that.
No. I'm talking about film. Film. Where
Well, the way that you
hey,
talk
but you
about
man talking about comic, but I'm talking
Captain
about
Marvel, the way
film.
that you would talk about those Captain Marvel trailers, this is completely different from that.
But why you bring up Captain Marvel? I said freaking Civil War.
No,
I
no,
said
no.
Captain Marvel.
Well, okay. Well, Civil
I
War
get what
felt
you're doing.
epic.
I get what you're saying. I
Yeah,
get what you're
yeah,
saying.
yeah.
It's the
It's
sensation a person like an individual gets. I get that.
yeah. So I think that there's this underlying thing where you're struggling to be your your true self. You there's something wrong with the way you feel about my followers. I think that you get
No. I don't hate your
upset.
feelings. Whoa. I don't hate your followers. What you talking about? I
Well,
don't hate your
yeah,
followers. Don't
you're
put
a
that.
little
Hey,
bit.
yo, don't put that narrative off. Hey, don't
I
put that narrative out
you
there.
judge them. You
What?
say that they don't have minds of their own because they agree with me. You attack them. You belittle them like they don't know what they're talking about. They're just Jody stands. You have this underlying
I can
like
see that. I can
he
see
have
that. I can see that.
yeah. You have this
I can see
underlying
what you're saying.
disdain for my followers, and I don't want to say is I don't think that it's jealousy. I think it is disgust that somebody can just agree with something that I say. You think that there's an ulterior motive. You think whether it be they're dumb, they're ignorant, they're sheep, they don't lack a shepherd. It everything other than the fact that we just agree and they're like-minded. They have common sense. They have the same interests. You won't give them that credit, but you'll call them dumb followers, hollow,
Losers.
sheep needing a shepherd.
Losers.
Like you said, losers. I feel like you disrespect the followers because of this inner disdain you have.
No,
Sorry,
no, 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 no.
I don't think he meant the followers. I think he meant the fanboys. I think so.
Yeah, and the fanboys. Yeah, he understand. Yeah,
Then they're not fanboys. You get
Because
on
I
email,
was-
you're
because
getting
I
on
was-
Ronan.
I was-
Ronan's not a
sorry,
fanboy.
sorry.
I've argued with
Because
Ronan
I
multiple
was-
times. I had some
Jody.
disagreements.
Jody, because I was a fanboy of this idiot. How was it called? Oh, Tyron Magnus. And
Oh
Oh,
snap!
Uh,
Oh snap!
Yeah, that's
snap.
tough.
oh
That's
yeah.
tough.
Gosh, oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
Damn.
Oh my
And
gosh!
don't kill me now because and because of him, I thought the Snyder cut was like 10 out of 10. You know, so yeah.
Fuck.
So I
Got
think
you.
X-Files just meant the fanboys, you know, of Jody's
Well,
code.
let me say, I understand where you're coming from, but X Files I know, and he has come at regular fans or even logical thinkers who are not fanboys or won't even agree with me most of the time. Case example, Super Ronin. Super Ronin, he just made a comment earlier in the stream how he painted me out to look like a dictator, didn't he?
Yep.
With that gift. Okay, I'm sorry, because me and Super Ronin sometimes disagree. So X Files is missing the mark with saying Super Ronin is a fanboy. He just is talking about what he sees. He sees X Files bad
Right,
actions.
yeah.
Yeah, he sees how X Files is. So Super Ronin is a case that proves that it's not a fanboy thing. It's just why is it when people support or agree with me, X Files makes an enemy out of them, or they're just Jody biased fanboys? Bullshit. Why can't it be that they just have knowledge and they know what time it
Because he's
is?
jealous nobody agree with him.
I freaking able seen it a lot, bro. I seen it a lot. You know what? Hey, Jody, I gave it a B too, and like I understand. I'm like, all right, for sure. I can write them off.
But you
all
have
right, for sure.
also changed your
And then,
grade with stuff too of Jody's. You seen
no,
things and
nigga, I
changed
never
grade
did
too.
it,
That's
man.
cap.
But we ain't gonna
That's
do that.
cap.
We
Come
ain't
on,
gonna
bro.
never do that, dog. Be quiet,
Jody
man.
said,
Be
"Hey,
quiet,
you
be
like, yeah, bro.
quiet.
I think it's
Be
gonna be an A
quiet,
two."
man.
And plenty,
You don't know what you're talking about.
plenty. Everybody
You don't
else
know what
said,
you're
"No, this
talking
is a D,"
about.
and
You
you
don't
agreed
know
with
what
him
you're
too. So how
talking
can you say
about.
that,
I
bro?
think that had a lot to do with it.
You're out your element.
You can't say that, bro. You can't say that either.
X Files personally, he got upset. He got upset that you changed your grade for Infinity War. He got upset that Savage changed his grade for Infinity War, and he got upset that J3 came and said, "Yeah, I wouldn't have really gave it. I only gave it that because of this." He didn't like that other people switched up when I came around because he thought that. I feel like X Files is jealous, mad, upset, whatever the word you want to use. He was upset that the league switched up on him. He thought he had.
I was disappointed.
I could tell.
I wasn't upset.
Yeah,
I'm like, man,
I could tell.
these niggas are actors. I see what the time it is, but niggas ain't real.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all it was.
I
I wasn't
feel it.
mad or upset. It's just, I was disappointed.
And I could see it from X Files' perspective because here's X Files when I'm not there. I'm in Chicago, and X Files got the league with him on J3's channel, and everyone loves. They're saying great things about Infinity War. So X Files isn't wrong for thinking that I'm the problem, because here it is with the league without Jody. They love Infinity War. They think it's an A+, the best movie ever. Then I come, and then the league switches up again. So I understand why X Files thinks like, oh, I get it. The problem is Jody. He is infecting the league with this narrative. That's what he thinks.
That's trash.
Got him.
Oh my God, Jody. This guy Jody, man. Oh man.
I get it. X Files, I get it, bro. Trust me. It wasn't me. It makes sense now. Ever since Infinity War came out, he got upset that I come home back to LA and I made and then 3 and Savage came over there and switched it up. Because all I did, and I swear X Files is not biased, I just came with my common sense, and then the common sense dominated because they had common sense, and they were like, fuck. And even Salah Ward said, you could tear this. I'll never forget. Salah Ward said, you could pick this movie apart and shred it to tears, but I'm not going to do that because I just want to celebrate it.
It ain't working. So the league ain't working.
So I get why X Files had that feel. It all goes back to that Infinity War shit. And he's mad at you for switching up. He's mad at you. You, Savage, and J3 for switching up.
It just proved, that people switch up. I mean, it's okay. I mean, I just know that I cannot take people seriously. That's all I'm saying. I know that if that people ever were up in rooms all long in the camera zone and we have to give our own opinion each person, it would not be in the same outcomes. For a fact.
Yeah, I know that too.
Every person,
he's right.
See, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I know for
we saw
a fact.
I saw it happen.
On the test. if a blank paper, everybody have their blank paper, and we gotta write an essay,
Yeah.
and we gotta take away in your phones or whatever. Now, write about yourself. But people would fail at it. So I'm like, yeah, man, these niggas done switched up their own freaking thinking process and everything, man. Yo, but that's how come I be all like, hey, yo, but Jody, hey, yo, go last. Freak that. I don't want you to compromise anybody thinking it. Hey, yo, go last. I ain't trying to hear hey, yo, go last. And yeah, yeah. And that's it. And that's all that I was saying. I just freaking able seeing it happen, able with the members in the community. I mean, it's cool though. It's cool. I'm not mad. I understand, but this is Jody's platform. I understand. And I like him. He's smart. He's freaking intelligent. He's wise. He knows films. He critiques films. I understand. I understand. I'm not knocking that.
Trying to understand it from
But
his
it's
point of
like
view. I get it. You
it's
see what I'm saying?
it's
A
like
lot of it stemmed
it's
from
like damn.
Infinity War. And then when he saw you switch up and you continue to, he don't like it. He think that this
And it's a
shit ain't
pattern,
real.
and like it keeps on happening,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
like it keeps
I
on
get it.
happening, it keeps on happening, it keeps on happening. It isn't a like I'm like, damn man, these niggas, man, y'all gotta stick to y'all grade, man. Y'all can't be moving y'all grades and stuff like that, man. Come on,
Hey,
man.
at least they
I'm
had
like,
one and not two.
eh,
Nigga try to come with
eh.
2 grades. I don't believe in 2 grades.
Yeah, I don't believe in that
Freak
either.
that.
I don't believe in
You
that
got to
either.
Hey,
one
Jay, can
grade
I
and
say something
stick
real quick?
by it. All right, what's up? Was that you running? You want to say something?
All right, I'm gonna say this because I'm chill out. X Files. I am sorry for coming at you with
And you
very,
good,
very
brother.
dark
You don't gotta
energy.
apologize,
No.
Let
brother.
him
We
go.
good.
Let him speak it though. X Files. You
Go
might
ahead. Yo,
not
go
let him
ahead. Hey,
let him
yo, go
speak.
ahead. Hey, yo, go ahead.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. No, I'm gonna be a man and show some respect and say I'm sorry. It's just one. Yeah. You were doing that in the chat and stuff and to the community, even though you're just speaking how you feel. You're just speaking your mind. But at the same time, even though I said all that stuff about you know, nobody not liking you and stuff. But at the end of the day, I gotta still show you respect because you're still Jody's boy at the end of the day. And Jody told me, hey man, I understand you got this, that, and the third with X Files and stuff. Like E-Man can say whatever, but you can't. There's so much levels you can go to. But I'm gonna be honest with you, man. You can't be talking to him like that. Because he's still at the end of the day, he's still my boy, he's still my bro. No matter how much differences we got, I can't let you go that far on disrespecting. And honestly, that's how I look at it, and I don't want to be like that to you, man. And at the same time, and you're right. You have the right to not like what you like, because, for example, yes, you know Superman here and there, but you haven't seen the Christopher Reeves. But for example, you like Captain America. You like Chris Evans' Captain America, correct?
Yes, yes. Yeah. Huh?
The reason
Yes.
I'm gonna be honest, do you know if you're a fan of Captain America, you're also a fan of Superman? You just don't know it.
No. Because I feel like is that Captain America has more obstacles. He is a regular human being who has a peak of a human strength and speed and all that. So
What?
I don't know. I think that the struggles are
Not
different.
outside,
I think that
outside,
the struggles are
outside,
different.
outside the strong, the power scale. Talk about the heart, what he believes is what is right and stuff.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, okay, so and here's the thing, and I appreciate that you told Jody, you're gonna give James Gunn a shot, you know, and of course you don't know how you feel about the film. It looks kind of mid before to you, and it might surprise you. I hope it does because it's like, for example, when I went to go see Captain America 4, this is before I even saw Joey's review. I went to see it with an open mind. When I saw it, it blew my mind. I was like, okay, this movie's actually really good. But I just want to know, like, I know you got some time on your hand. You're a father. You're a working man, and I was wondering if if you can, like with Jody, can you do like a Patreon video of you reacting to 1978 Superman with Jody, man? Even and I understand
Oh,
like I know some stuff might be too old where you're like, oh, I don't know how I feel about, but just open your mind and just take it for what it is. Superman
Sound like
one and
Lois Lane
two,
right
and then
there. Can I
maybe
read? Can you read my mind?
play
Superman
that shit.
Returns, and and here's the thing, even Superman Returns, I like it. It's not the best, E-Man said the same thing. He don't like it, but he sees some essence in it. But the film has problems. But at the end of the day, it has the heart of what the character is, you know. And I was wondering, X Files, if you can do that.
Yeah, I mean, I can do it. I mean, and that ain't no problem. I mean, I can do that.
All right, and here's the thing, X Files. Even though yes, there's a lot of disagreements from you and everybody else, including me. One thing I would say, like I said earlier, when you said you dropped your phone, I was telling them there's stuff that we even agree about. Like for example, we was talking about music, like ooh, the Doja. You let me know beforehand. Hey, do not check her out. She's this and that, third. I did my research, and I was like, he's right. You know, you do get some key points in there. Like yo, for example, there's things that I don't even agree with Jody when it comes to movies, like what was it? He did a review on a year or two ago. I think it was what's that Ben Affleck movie? Not The Accountant. Uh, Jody, what's that movie where it was kind of like Inception, but it wasn't really Inception? All right, you forgot. Freak.
Oh yeah, I
He gave
forgot
it
it
like a
as
B
well.
plus.
That
I
was a
gave it a.
good
I
movie.
gave it a. I gave it a C. He
Tenet?
said, "Fuck." See, I was
It
like,
was
yeah, man,
Inception, but
maybe.
wasn't Inception.
Yeah, where he was
Was
like,
it Tenet?
It was with Leo
it was with
Tenet?
just
Was it
Ben
Tenet?
Affleck.
The
No, Ben
Christopher
Affleck.
Nolan
and Affleck.
No, no,
movie?
it was with
No,
Ben Affleck.
yeah, it was directed by Robert
Dang,
Rodriguez.
that shit was good too.
I'll find it.
If he thought it was good, I thought it was mid. I was like, honestly,
Uh,
it was like a C minus. Yeah, because I remember Jody, you commented, you said, "Fuck, a C minus." I was like, yeah, man, the movie was that good.
Uh,
You're like, damn.
Deepwater?
no,
No.
came out like
It's an
2024
Inception
maybe.
though, but not Inception.
Yeah, it was directed by Robert Rodriguez, but heck, for example, X Files, I enjoy Infinity War. It's not, it's one of my favorites, but it's not in my top five. But
Hypnotic.
I would
It's called
still go back.
Hypnotic.
Hypnotic. I still go back and watch it. Like heck,
Yeah,
X
that
Files. I
movie
remember
wild. I seen that.
It was good.
between you, Jody, and HT3. I was there. I saw that. At first I was with y'all. Like dissect it, and then I went back and watched it multiple times. I was like, okay, I can see the problem here. But for me, I still watch it. You know, it's not. It still doesn't change how I feel about it. You know, even if it has problems, which it does. Like, hey, as far as you like Infinity War more than Endgame, correct?
Yep, yep. I mentioned that. Yeah, I do.
I like Endgame more than Infinity War. But if it comes to, and you're talking
Understand
about, I
that.
watch,
Understand it's the final ride. It's the last ride.
yeah, it's the story. But one thing I would say, choose between like action pack or story, depending on how I feel, I'll go with the action because one, it's a little bit shorter than the story. You know, in game is 3 hours. You know, and you get like minimum action. You know, but one thing I will say, I like in game story more than Infinity War. Hell, me and my cousin who's serving right now, he likes Infinity War more than Endgame, and we debate about that shit. Even when I made a good point, it's just shit. It is what it is. But what I'm getting at is that like at the end of the day, man, I understand you just how you feel about the community. Like yo, don't just go with what he says. Like don't agree a lot. Hell, speak up. Disagree with him sometimes. Like hell. And but the reason why is because we got people like Marvel 22. I'm gonna be honest. That guy Marvel 22 who's in the chat, I think that's overdrive.
For real, he's horrible. He's
Oh,
to the max a
that's
fanboy. It's
funny. That's
crazy.
funny. That's funny. That's funny. That's
He,
funny. That's funny.
But
fuck. Some of this shit
X,
crazy.
We seen some
X,
real
I don't know
blasphemous
if you
shit.
know, but
And what
Yes.
happened to
no
over? Oh,
Yeah,
that,
he's
that's
Marvel
funny. That's funny.
22. He's
That's
the same
funny.
guy.